Well, that was salty. Good thing we used Salt's Gone.
Who's ready for a salty taco?
I guess I gotta do something.
If your gym shorts don't make you look like an absolute slut, then they're not the right ones for you.
So how do you feel if your man wants to go out with the boys?
Oh, of course he can go, but before that, I drove down in my knees. I'm gonna give him a good BJ.
Oh, say that!
I solo it too, so then he can go into and have fun with the boys. Definitely he's not gonna think about anymore.
Lord knows I'm going out every night.
You know what really takes my eggs into ovulation is when I'm outside and I'm cheating with my location on.
She is toxic.
And my nigga wanna ask me where I'm at. You know where I'm at. With your competition. Step it up.
Let me just hold the mic real quick.
Yes, sir. Hey, shush, just listen up. I want to say something. People, Earth, I need to say something. Listen to me. I hope every one of you behind the screens or in this arena can feel this level of happiness just one time in your life. I hope all of you can feel how fucking happy I am just one time in your life. But guess what? You will never feel this level of happiness if you don't go for something in your own life. When they knock you down, when they try and shit on you, when they talk shit about you, and they try and put their foot on your neck. If you stay down, you will never ever get that resolve. Fortify your mind and feel this level of happiness as you rise. One time in your life, but I'm blessed to be able to feel this shit again and again and again and again and again.
One of the most epic messages I've ever heard in my life. Man, it's so true. You'll get addicted to winning. You got to do it. And the truth is, we've all went through those hardships. Every one of us went through it. So if you went through some hardships, you ain't alone. All of us had to have it happen. So get back on the horse and make that shit happen and start winning again and again and again. Get it.
I began to pass out. Then my head hit the wall. Boom. But I had a praying grandmother.
Ragazzi, scusate, ma cosa avete nelle peschelle?
Qui siamo catari frangenti. Almeno le auto ci vedono così.
Capito.
Find a big fat lady with 2 or 3 kids to sit down by her side.
I wouldn't mind being a crow in my next life. Those things are pretty fucking smart. I like them. They're cool. Hey guys, if you can, please join our Patreon. Help support the channel if you'd like to. We also have the mug store, which I add new designs every month or, every once in a while. And we also have the merch store, so check that out too. If you can support us, we really appreciate it. We're trying to keep it going, and the bottom line is YouTube doesn't pay us enough to make it worth our time. So appreciate any support you guys give us. Thank you so much. And you can always find the links in the description.
A promiscuous woman never sees herself as a promiscuous woman. Her behavior is regulated by a toolbox full of justifications that allow her to absolve herself of any accountability for that behavior. Even feminists like Esther Perel admit that when a woman cheats, for example, in her mind, she's never cheating. Her needs aren't being met, so she has to do what she has to do. So even apart from the list of other problems that a promiscuous woman brings to a relationship, such a woman can never be a good choice for a man, since that toolbox of justifications is part of who she is as a person. The well-practiced justification is a psychological tool, and it doesn't simply vanish because she hit a new phase in life. Now she's not sleeping with a handful of different men every month, but those justifications remain ready to use. Being promiscuous means she's utterly incapable of real emotional intimacy with a man. So in an actual relationship, she finds herself starving for validation, since only new men can make her feel validated. So the first opportunity she has, the neighbor from a few doors down, an ex DMs her on Facebook, or even a random stranger, she has a tool ready to use for every possible occasion.
I don't know, is the justifications considered just a lack of accountability? But yeah, man, these promiscuous women, it's fucking wild because I'm friends with some of them and I know what their body count is, and They fucking got every reason in the world why it ain't a problem. But at the same time, they wouldn't tell the guy they're with the truth about how many guys they've been with because they know it is a problem. They're fucking something else, guys. I pretty much given up. I just hit it and quit it. It's like trying to maintain a relationship for what?
Stick your fingers in like this, and then place your thumb on top like so. That will increase the pleasure.
I like when people that drive new trucks that cost $1,200 a month call me broke for driving a 24-year-old truck when I'm actually spending $2,000 a month fixing this piece of shit. So who's really broke, me or you?
Yeah, motherfucker, do the math.
Poor little slickness today, Gator. Look at where your dick is compared to my coffee cup, for fuck's sakes. God damn it, Doug. Ugh. Your dick is on my fucking coffee cup, you fucking prick. Oh, God, I can just fucking...
At this chick at Home Depot, I forgot. Raquel, where you at?
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I've been rolling in since the clock in Monday morning. From the end of the week, I'm about to blow.
Bro, the big booty bitches are waiting for you. If you ain't lifting weights, you won't get the cake.
Whoa. Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
All right, how many of y'all took on our 50 push-ups a day challenge? I think it was next to nobody, but I hope somebody's doing it. Let me know in the comments. All right, y'all. Let's see what I got for you today. Interestingly, I had this experience the other day where I had pulled into the grocery store parking lot and a guy had waved at me in his car. So I went over there and the guy had some like severe, insane infection on his leg and it was huge. It obviously been going on for quite a while. And he had asked me if I could go in the store and buy him like 8 different items and he'd give me the money. And well, it was like 4 o'clock and I hadn't eaten all day. I was actually pretty busy and I was starving. And it was just like probably it's kind of an odd request and it's kind of a big request. But I could tell the situation was urgent and one of the things he wanted was some sort of like antiseptic for the infection. And man, when I went to get the money, the fucking smell that came out of the car was so fucked up. Like, I told the guy, like, you need to go to the hospital immediately. But, you know, his leg was to the point where they're going to need to take that off, honest to God, just based on the smell. And, well, you know, when people get in that position, they're, like, in denial. So he, like, wanted to tell me this whole story about how he could save it, but the doctors told him he needed to cut it off, and they were just wrong and didn't know what they were talking about. And, fuck, it's crazy. And, you know, I kind of get it because, like, you don't want to lose your leg, but people get in this denial situation where they act like it isn't what it is. This has got to be the worst infection I've ever seen in my life, and I've been breeding animals and encountered all sorts of problems my whole life from all sorts of different farm animals, and this is dude, this is fucked. This smelled so bad that I could still smell it in my nose an hour later, literally. So anyways, I went in there and got all the stuff for him and came out and gave him all the stuff and tried to talk him into... I mean, this smelled so bad I could barely hold back, like, gagging. And he asked me if I could cut the bandage. And I was like, God, are you serious? You know, in my head, I'm just like, if you really need me to, I probably could. And, well, he couldn't find the scissors, thank God. But, man, you know, he's an older man than me. I tried to continuously tell him, like, hey, you know, you need to go to the hospital immediately, like, right this minute. Is there any way we could start that plan and stuff? But at the same time, he's like, I know what's going on. You don't know me. And I'm like, okay, like, you're older than me. I got to respect my elders and stuff. But like, based on my experience, I think you have a very serious situation going on here. And, well, I had to give him his stuff, and, you know, he wanted to tell his story. So I gave him 10, you know, he just give me 10 minutes to tell my story. So I gave him the time to tell his story, and I said things to make sure he knew that I heard what he said, you know, and, it's crazy, you know, because I'm looking at a man that's going to die. It literally brought a tear to my eye. There's no way. Like, unless he cuts those legs off and changes his life 100% in that direction, this dude's going to die. And he looked frail and sick. He couldn't even get out of his car. I'm standing here, a strong-ass man in front of this dude. And, that shit's terrible. I didn't even tell no one about it. I don't know. And, well, another thing about it is, man, rich people, right? Rich people can be rude as fuck, you know? And they don't want to be bothered. And I don't really know what that's about, but honest to God, at this point, I'm rich. And I could have just been like, I don't want to deal with this. I'm not doing this, you know? But no matter how much money you get, you need to maintain the person that you are. And God put us on this world to help people. And when you find yourself in that position, you need to stop your world and help this guy. Because this guy's going to die soon. I know he's going to die. And it fucks with my head to think that I'm looking at a dead man walking, because he's not going to listen, and he's not going to take the advice. He's not going to take the action necessary to save his own life. And, well, you know, I was inconvenienced. I was hungry as fuck. I didn't feel like doing it at all, but I have an obligation in this world to do stuff for people like that. And as long as I'm a strong, able-bodied man, this is what I'm supposed to do with my life. I'm supposed to stop and help the people that need the help. So if this happens to you, help the person out. I even paid for all this shit. He gave me the cash, but I just paid for all the shit. Just gave him his money back. It's like, how, you know, I can't take this guy's money. It was probably like $35 worth of stuff, you know, but, you know, this is what we're supposed to be doing with our life. Maybe one day I'll need the help. I don't really care about that, but don't pull out your phone and record him. Don't put it on the internet. Don't go fucking telling everyone. The only reason why I'm telling this story is so that you guys can understand that this is the role that you're supposed to be playing in life. And I'm not going to share a video or show his picture or anything of that nature, but it's an interesting story that happened, and it really moved me in a weird way. And, well, it made me feel emotional. You could probably hear it in my voice right now. I kind of want to go back and see if he's over there and try to convince him to go to the fucking hospital. But, you know, we're put on this world to help each other, and as society gets colder and colder, it's difficult. And when people don't appreciate you and you feel unappreciated, especially after you help someone, it makes you not want to help the next person. But you got to forget about that shit. And when God gives you an opportunity to play a role in someone's life when they need you, and you don't know them from a can of paint, and you ain't going to get nothing back, you have obligation. You need to do what you're supposed to do. You need to help that person out. All right, guys, I always appreciate y'all tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we're going to see you on the next one.